more like flip points. But Fredrin, you can just play safe, and then even if you make risky plays, it won't really be like a 50-50 as well.
Okay. Do we expect the utility junglers again, like Fredrin, to appear in game number 4?
Do you expect utility junglers to show up again, like the Fredrin in game number 4? Or would you expect to see utility junglers again, or is there a chance that you feel there might be assassins sometime?
Yeah, but I hate utility jungle so much. So, but I think it's still gonna come out, especially Fredrin.
Okay, so he still thinks it will be a Fredrin, and looking at the Vans right now, Wolf, it's a bit clear that they've been sticking with somewhat of a format that it's been a Baksha, once again taken out. The only thing I feel that we haven't been able to take out just yet is also the Guinevere. So hold on, could you just wear this so you could hear us a bit more clearly?
All right, can you hear us now properly?
Can you hear us now?
Oh, okay, this is so much
Perfect.
better.
It's so much better. All
Yeah,
right.
that's so much better. Okay.
Okay, so now we will have the first pick available for TLPH. They prioritized the Claude before. DJ, why do you think the Claude for TLPH is going to be the priority?
I feel like they might prio Fredrin here because they actually banned out the Boxer, right?
Oh!
There we go.
Well done, DJY.
Okay,
They banned out the
DJY.
Now, what is the answer for Falcons? Because what I saw from games number 1 and 2, and I also mentioned it in game number 3, is that the Falcons, they don't have the...
Oh,
okay. Okay, before I say anything, do you think the Freya or the Fredrin is better than the Freya when it comes to a priority pick?
I think Fredrin is way better right now because Freya can be countered in a lot of ways now, especially by Phobius as well. Falcons actually pick out Phobius here, or actually, I think Esme is also pretty good. I see Flap play the Esme pretty well earlier as well. It's also good against the Junsin here.
Okay, so for you think that the Phobius can really counter out the Freya in laning, is that correct?
It's Phobius and Esme, like either one of them. Yeah.
Phobius or Esme.
And how about the Eve that Falcons really like to play? Yesterday we saw it. They use it against Super Prince as the Jushin main. They pick up the Eve to counter that. Do you think it will be picked up as well by Falcons?
It might be actually. It's their comfort pick too.
Yeah, honestly, looking at it right now, Falcons can still go for whatever strategy they went for the previous game, but they don't opt for the Eve. Okay, instead they prioritize the Phobius. Now, I want to ask Geek, because you are an XP laner, so personally, how do you feel about this matchup of the Phobius, if ever, let's say, that the Freya is going to the XP?
To be honest, Stanford can just pick all he wants and it's gonna work well. But I think Paquito is gonna get picked here as it's not is banned yet.
By Liquid?
By TLPH.
Okay, so you think it's still okay despite the presence of...
I think so. I mean, yeah, Paquito is a dashing hero, but still utility-wise and like tankiness-wise, he still can pose much more threat.
Okay, but here is a Yi Sun Shin that they decided to pick up. What are your thoughts on this?
I'm actually surprised that this will be the case. Typically, this is picked up in the gold lane role during season 17, right? They're the start of the regular season. However, I think this is more of a flex pick. We don't know yet where the Freya will go. It could be gold, it could be EXP, and then that's also true with Yi Sun Shin. It's gold or jungle. However, because they picked up the Fredrin, I feel like TLPH has more incentive putting it up in the jungle role. Just because there is not much contention in the jungles, I think eventually TLPH will ban out something like a Hilda so that they can secure the jungle for this Yi Sun Shin. But how about you, DJY? Where do you think this Yi Sun Shin will be placed in?
I think right now YSS is not really that meta, to be honest, but I think TLPH is the one and only team that can pull YSS off. I don't know, bro. I think in Mpl PH, bro, TLPH is the only team that can pull YSS off right now.
Okay. So if, let's say they do hypothetically put this in the jungle role, then would you also think that it's best to put the Freya in the gold lane?
Definitely. Freya could also go to the XP lane here, but because of the phobia, so he's probably forced to go to the gold lane. But as we can see TLPH always go for the YSS. jungle, YSS jungle here. And
Yeah.
the thing is, I think they'll be too squishy though if they put Freya to the XP. So I think
yeah.
gold lane is still better here.
Gold lane for Yisenjin.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Only
a
for Freya.
this is gonna be a jungle YSS.
Jungle YSS, and probably sustain EXP for Sanford if that happens. Something like maybe even a Glue or even a Uranus, so that they will not have a greedy EXP laner.
Okay.
Yeah, like what Geek say, I think Geek say Esmeralda is kind of a good choice. So Esmeralda is a good choice.
Esmeralda.
For TLPH.
For TLPH. Okay, so clearly we are yet to actually see who the front line will be and who will hold down the front line for Team Liquid, because as of the moment, Falcons have already taken out the high loss as well. So they might just want to reduce the revitalize options here for Daddy JP if ever they do want to consider that, because again, we're lacking a bit more of front for Liquid, right?
Yeah. So Uranus potentially. That's the Terizda being banned.
Oh.
TLPH will go and take their 4th pick. We are expecting them to go for a tanky frontliner.
Yep.
You can go for the Uranus, you can go for the Alice. Apart from that, the Glue is also an option for TLPH.
Okay. Geek, what do you think would be the best option for Sanford in this scenario?
For me, it's gonna be Esmeralda or Paquito, whichever is more comfortable for him. I think, arguably so, Esmeralda might be the better pick here, just because there's a Povius. Povius has shields, and they need a tanky, super tanky frontliner, and Esmeralda can fulfill that role.
Exorcist of the Dragon's
They go
So
for
it's Yuzhong. They're going damage.
Oh, okay. There's quite a reaction from Geek here. What are your thoughts?
I mean, it's Sanford. What can we say? He's so comfortable with Yuzong, it might just work.
It might just work. All right. So typically, when you see a Yuzhong, you don't want stationary mages out there. So Falcons might just go for something like a Lilia or maybe not even Kadira, a Lilia or maybe a Kimi, I guess, for Falcons.
Okay.
To go with their Ogwin hero. They're looking for another tanky hero as well for the setup. Gatot Kacha, they might take away from TLPH as well.
Okay. So Gatot Kacha for Ogwin. You might need a bit of protect though. Oh, it's
Atlas.
And Eve, maybe?
Atlas Eve.
Oh, Lilia. All right, so it is indeed the Lilia.
Wow.
Guess who's the stunning
There's just one pick left for Liquid to complete their draft. We're looking for a roamer for JP. DJY, who do you think would fit this lineup best?
Wow, this is actually a hard choice to make. Oh, it's a Glue.
Just a Glue.
It'll be the Glue.
All right, so this is, I think that we guarantee this will be the Freya in the gold lane, the Yuzhong EXP, and Yisenchin jungle. DJY, is this a draft that TLPH you think can win?
TLPH can get easily punished here because of the lineup of Falcon can punish YSS so easily. But this really depends on the early game, the first third of the game. So TLPH has to lock in.
Okay. Geek.
What do you think? Who takes this game?
I'm a Tlph player, sir, so I will just say they will win.
Okay.
All
Very
right.
simple. Thank you so much, DJY and Geek, for your insights.
Thank you so much. And now
Thank
we
you.
have our drafts locked in for game number 4, San Juan Arena Makingan! Casters, take it away.
Malalaman na natin kung paano nga ba magpapatuloy ang ating Grand Finals. Mama-match point na ba ito ng Team Liquid Philippines? So magpapatuloy ba ang serye na ito with Team Falcon securing another point? This is already our game number 4 of the Grand Finals. Malayo-layo pa pala sa match point dito ang Team Liquid Philippines kung makakabawi ang Falcons dito.
Yeah, ang mas maganda rito sa draft na nakita natin, kanina nung first 3 games, dinala tayo kung saang era. Nakita natin yung era ng M3, M4, M5 pagdating sa draft. Ito literal 2 years ago lang. Yuzong, actually last year lang, Yuzong YSS para sa TLPH.
At nakakamiss din kasi yung mga ganitong klaseng mga burst lineup na maaga pa lang ay kaya ng pumalag. Usually kapag high tempo, makikita natin Zushin, ganto, ganyan. But looking back at the Echo Express pa during that time, Sanford's Yuzong has been a key piece sa history ng Echo Express.
Oo nga pala, no? Alam natin kapag nangalahati na yung buhay ng pagong, may lilipad talaga na dragon sa inyong uluhan. And ito yung kailangan tingnan ngayon ng Falcons. For sure naman, nakahanda naman sila sa mga ganong klaseng atake. Siguro ang kailangan lang nilang matahan dito ay kung paano nila bibigyan yung mga frontliners dito ng TL para hindi mangyari yun.
Oh. And right now, it's Super Marco. Back-to-back games dito sa carry. At mukhang ang sagot ng Team Liquid Philippines ay kumuha ng Freya. Napanood natin sa serye ng Smart Omega sa kanilang lower bracket run ay gumamit din sila ng similar na estratehiya kung saan ginamit ni Netsky ang isang Freya laban sa isang carry kung saan nakalamang talaga ng early to the mid-game.
Kung range kasi pag-uusapan, medyo lugi talaga. Pero Purify, pinapop na rin para dito kay Sanji. Mabibitin si Ogwen. Pero kritikal ang sitwasyon ni Haji at kailangan niya mag-back away.
Kung tignan mo naman yung pagkat dito, napakaaga mula dito kay Teddy.
Oo. Typical na yan. Typical frame move against the carry pero nakaharang si Ogwen. Pero nandun pa din yung pagtakas niya. Kasi na-burn yung Valkyrie's Descent ha.
Oo nga pagkakataon natin nila to at sisimulan na rin ang unang pagong ng laro. Dahil nga masyadong malayo din si Kyle ay hindi na ata siya makakapag-contest pa.
Oo, may 1 level gap din kasi. That's the first turtle secured para dito sa Team Liquid Philippines. Basic lang para kay Carl Daisy. Farm Express para dito sa YSS.
So, as long as napipigilan nila yung aggressive movements dito ng Team Falcons, as long as nagre-react yung Atlas, yung Fredrin at pati na rin yung Phobius, okay lang kasi pinagpa-farm lang nila si Carl Daisy. Interested nga ako kung kasi naka-assassin emblem si Carl Daisy instead of the typical marksman emblem. Pero with the added damage na meron dito yung assassin emblem, at least meron silang tempo sa mid-game. With the marksman, baka maging greedy siya sa pag-farm. So maybe we might see a aggressive move mula sa Tlph once na ma-hit na nila yung first timings nila.
Napakasakit din pala ng poke damage na manggagaling dito kay Ogwen. Burning the regen as well dito kay Sanji in the mid. Si Carl Daisy ay susubok naman poke sa mid pero mukhang hindi pa naman mag-hard commit. No available mounted shocker pero kaka-ulti din lang dito ng blue.
Uy! Okay, level 4 na rin din si Ogwen ha. Ngayon nagamit yung mounted shocker! At mabilisan na kagad nila pinatumba itong si Ogwen. Ganun-ganun lang, min.
Napasama pa yung flicker namin, nadamay pa niya si Haji pero wala nang follow-up mula sa Tlph team. Falcons, wala silang magawa sa mapa. Even though, sobrang interested nga ako doon sa blue pickup ng Tlph kasi usually, nakikita natin baliktad yung nangyayari. Yan yung pinipikan ng Atlas.
Oh.
Pero ngayon, Team Falcons parang hindi sila makaharap ng way to bypass this glue kasi kanina pa yung control ng Tlph dito sa may mid lane with the Zushin and the glue. Kailangan talaga i-force ng Falcons itong dalawang to.
And now, mid lane naman nata magiging call ng Team Falcons. Sa pagkakaalala ko ay laban din ng Smart Omega kontra Falcons yung Freya na iyon kung saan nilaro ngayon ni Netsky and carry din ang ginamit ng Team Falcons. Kaya naman sabihin na lang natin na may warm-up na ang Falcons dito sa ganitong klaseng matchup.
And may habulan na magaganap ha. Ogwen, available yung kanyang Fatal Legs. Pero threat lamang yon sa paparating na pagong na pwestuhan na rin kagad ni Daddy JP.
At lamang na lamang ang side ng Team Liquid Philippines dito. Mapapower spike man, mapapwesto. Kaya naman susubukan lamang ni Ogre na magbigay ng vision. Pero full commit ata ang gagawin ng Team Falcon sa pag-contest nito.
Yeah, again, may bypass sila dito with a perfect match mula kay Ogwen. Carl TZ has to secure his position. Ang kailangan lang isipin dito ng Team Falcon saan manggagaling yung Dragon.
Yeah, yun nga and si Sanford dito nagpakita na rin doon sa may itaas. Black Dragon Form na nagamit dahil kalahati nga yung buhay. Doon pagod na ito, nagtatalo na rin itong si Lam. At nakuha pa rin ang Team Liquid Philippines sa pagong sa may petrify mula kay Sanford. Atas muna si Ogi pero hindi ata siya makakatakas dahil mabibit-bit siya with the lantern mula dito kay Sanji. Medyo masakit sa ulo yun mula sa Falcons ha.
Nagmukhang miscom yung nangyari doon sa Team Falcons na naiwan si Flap after that turtle secured from Team Liquid Philippines. Kaya naman lulobo ang kanilang goldie to 2,000. Silipin natin ang ating Infinix in-game equipment. Actually, skip na ata ni 4D yung Hunter Strike niya. Re-recta na ng dominance ay Super Marco.
Okay, speaking of pag-recta, rumekta na rin si Sanji dito. Nagamit yung Crimson Beacon pero si Kyle ay nakaba. Purify ay nagamit din. Pero hindi pa gagamit muna dito ng Pont. Itong si Kyle, lalapitan muli niya. Perfect match, ay gagawin na rin dito ni Owen at siya na ang magiging sakripisyo sa naging tagpo na yon. Super makmak at yung tatlong miyembro mula sa Falcons ay magkakat na rin.
Yeah, but the thing is, look at the Team Liquid. They're happy to take this trade. You waste so much resources mula sa Team Falcon samantalang payapa at hayahay lang na nagpa-farm si Carl TZ.
At yun naman talaga yung win condition when you're looking at Team Liquid right now. Gusto mo na makapag-farm dito si Carl TZ. Gusto mo makakuha lamang ng gold at currently no ranking third sa ating gold ranking sa larong ito. Nangunguna lamang ang ating mga gold laners. Pasok na pasok sa win condition ng Team Liquid.
Yeah, nakakatakot dito yung presence ng TLPH kasi ang dami nilang fighters. even though meron kang Atlas, meron kang way to actually slow down the fights with the Lilia as well. Ang dami mo ring control. Ang problema, men, for Falcons is yung decisiveness ng TLPH when they go for the team fight. Especially once na kinumit na yung Black Dragon form. Nakita natin yung Turtle, isang dragon lang kay Sanford, nagtakbuhan yung Falcons.
Oh no!
Okay, may pagsabayan si Super Marco dito. And Teddy ay lumalapit! Pero nadamay pa dahil pumasok na si Sanji doon. Hindi maiwasan yung mga Valkyries dito ni Teddy.
At 0-3 data ang magaganap. Walang ibang makukuha ang side ng Team Falcons kapalit ang buhay ni Super Marco doon sa may bandang itaas. Next turtle, last turtle of the game. Yung dalawang pagong ay nakuha na ng Team Liquid Philippines at mukhang hindi na makakapalag pa ang Team Falcons dito. Perfect turtle take para kay Carl TZ.
Yeah, and again, Team Falcons, because of the numbers advantage na meron dito yung TLPH, karamihan sa objective nila kailangan nilang bigay. And hindi pa tapos yung TL kasi meron pa silang mga skills.
Speaking of pagbigay, bibigyan din natin nila dito si Kyle at may ipit sa 5! Team Liquid Philippines, pero meron pa ang fatal link sa magagaling dito kay Owen. Pamamaalam si JP pero buhay pa rin. Ang mga damage shield.
Pumasok!
Pumasok na Valkyrie sa center, gamit na ni Teddy. Purify ay mapipindot na rin. Tumama yung Dark Wave dun sa dalawa. Papasok si Black. Flicker ay na-force na rin niya. Pero walang wave ang Team Liquid.
Sobrang grabe naman yung team fight ng TLPH. Laging may engage, laging may nanggugulo sa likuran. Kanina si Sanford, hindi niya hinayaan makaharap si Super Marco sa team fight. Ginamit niya yung Petri, na-force din yung Purify, and binalikan niya yung frontline ng TLPH. Nung bumalik na yung Dragon, kasi wala na siya skill, si Sanji naman yung humarap.
Sanford!
Napakahapdi ng mga shuriken ni Super Marco. Napakamot na lang sa ulo dito si Sanford dahil sa sobrang kate ng damage ni Super Marco.
Straight na naman, pare.
Hindi pa sila tapos dito. Si Super Marco pupuntahan. Flicker na gamit din ni JP. Makakasap pa ba siya? Inaata kailangan. At mamamaalam din yung gold laner from Falcons.
At hindi talaga pwedeng may libre para dito sa TL. Right now, ahead by 2,000. Nakahanap na naman sila ng isang kapalit doon sa buhay ni Sanford. And we could see na talagang ayaw talaga ng Team Liquid Philippines magbigay ng kahit ano.
Yung blueprint ng TLPH, men, parang wala talaga silang pake sa side lane. Everything starts from mid. Doon nang gagaling yung pressure. Then gagawa sila ng play sa isang side lane. Pero lagi magkahiwalay si Teddy tsaka si Sanford kasi alam nila kahit may mamatay sa isang side lane, may isang kayang man-pressure. And si Carl TZ, sa lahat na nangyayaring to, dahil ang daming kaganapan, payapa lang nag-farm yung Eason Chin.
Magbibigay lamang ng vision dito si Ogwen. Ang pinakaunang lord ng larong ito ay paparating na rin in 10 seconds. Pero mukhang bibigyan nila dito ang pusit. Kinailangan umalis ni Ogwen doon sa river at kontrolado na ng Team Liquid ang area na iyon. Sa baba naman ay makikita na nagpakita na rin sa mapa ang jungler and gold laner ng Falcons. Kaya naman mapipwesto si Sanji at mapapapurify din palayo.
Yun lang, nakaiwas naman na doon sa Fatal Link. So may ideya ang Team Liquid na walang big ultimate para dito kay Ogwen. Crimson Beacon lang ay sasagot ni Sanji.
Hindi sulit, pare.
Hindi sulit, min.
Kasi imagine mo yung POV ng Liquid ngayon, paano mo papasukin yung Lord? May Dragon, may Glue, may Freya nagpo-push. Wala silang makuha sa mapa.
Isang tore lamang ang nakuha ng Team Falcons at pati na rin konting damage doon sa baba. At mukhang naghahanap pa ng team fight dito ang TLPH dahil katulad ng sinabi ni Midnight, hanggat may skill ang Team Liquid ay patuloy silang maghahanap ng pwedeng mabigyan.
Ang hirap ng sitwasyon dito ng Team Falcons, men. Lalo na ngayon, may Ice Queen 1 na. Itong si Sanji, oh my goodness, ang hirap na ito
Ang daming utility, ang daming skills. Kumaga, sa perspective ng TLPH, wala kayong ulti. Anong gagawin nyo ngayon? Pero at least makaka-reset naman yung Team Falcons. Sinintay ng TLPH yung pagong. So now they have the Fatal Links. But for TLPH, re-relax sila ng konti. Ihintay lang nila yung Purify ni Sanji and then actually,
never mind! Wala nang hinintay, pre. Nag-Black Dragon, no?
Ayun na nga, sumugod na rin itong Sanji. Pero siya napalalim din nata sabay ni JP na masyado rin malalim sa torre. Pinapunish na kagad dito ng Falcons yung overextension ng Team Liquid Philippines. Buhay pa naman si Carl. Saan na makakapatay din si Super Makmak. Yung Lord ay nasa itaas na bahagi. At parang nalugi ata siya.
Oo, nalugi ata at naghahanap pa nga si Ogwen ang susunod niyang biktima. Si Teddy ang kanyang nakita pero si Carl at si Kyle nagkakatinginan sa loob ng kupat ng Falcons. At makakaalis naman ang TL pero patuloy yung pag-push ng Team Falcons.
Ibigay pa nila to pero si Cartesian may bangka siya. Pero tumama din yung bangka. Kaya
no way!
May ipit si Super Mark si Cartesian doon sa kamay ni Super Marco.
Sakto yung pag-dash niya, natapos yung immunity nung Traceless. And kumagat yung passive ni Ogwen and hindi niya nalasit yung buhay ni Super Marco. TLPH gets heavily punished after that sequence. Hindi nila hinintay yung Purify ni Sanji. Alam naman natin gano'n importante yung Purify na isang Zushin. And Team Falcons, they get to capitalize the mistake.
Sinubukan talaga ng Team Mpl Philippines na puwersahin yung mid lane turret na iyon. Maagang Black Dragon form mula dito kay Sanford. Pero naging napakaganda din ang pasok ni Flap kay Zushin. As you said, dahil nga walang Purify, yung Zushin sa laban na yon, unang nabigyan si Sajay at nag-crumble ang Team Liquid matapos noon, cutting the gold lead to almost non-existent after ng isang laban na iyon.
Siguro difference ng this game no, for TLPH is at least meron silang Yisun Shin that can scale in the late game. But this is essentially the same game na nilaro ng Team Falcons laban sa Smart Omega. Once na tumaba yung carry, anybody on the side of TLPH can be shredded down. Ang problema lang nila, men, ang dami nga talagang kits for TLPH. Even yung Dragon, hanggang sa late game po problemahin nila yan. Kahit meron silang shred, may isang target na kailangan silang intindihin. Tapos ang dami pang manggagaling mula sa TLPH. You have the Glue, you have the Zushin, and then you have the Spreya. So for Team Falcons, sobrang importante sa kanila that they take and maintain the box that they have.
At parang ang aabangan nga natin dito ay parang may pangalan na yung Petrify dito ni Sanford eh.
Oo.
Kumbaga nakasulat na sa Petrify ni Sanford para kay Super Marco lamang.
Diba? Parang regalo yan, pre. Yan yung sinasabi, bibigyan ko to.
Oo. And then gets mo naman din yung ginagawa dito ni, or yung gagawin ni Sanford kasi wala namang way din ang Team Mpl Philippines na umabot dun sa likod. Siguro bukod kay JP, pero marami ka pa kasing iintindihin eh. Magpipil ka pa dun sa iyong kay Sanji or even kay Teddy, di ba?
Grabe yung sideline, men. Walang ka-pressure ng TLPH kasi hawak nila yung River. Alam nila hindi sila pwede pasukin ng Team Falcons. Even si Teddy, nag-clear ng minion wave sa harap ng Atlas tsaka ng Kari.
Pero gagawa nata ng paraan ng Falcons sa papasok sila dito. Kitang-kita kung nasaan sila.
Okay, Dragon Form nagamit kasabay ng Fatal Links mula dito kay Ogwen. Ngayon yung Lord, ipakukuha ni Carl! May ipit ang dito siya lang ang magiging sakripisyo. Buhay pa rin naman si Ogwen. Papasok ng Super Pupak. Masakit din ang kapana dito ni Carl. Pero makakakuha ng kill si Kyle. Atras muna si Sanford. Mahabdi yung mga shuriken dito ni Super Makmak. At makakakuha sila ng dalawa.
At makakakuha pa sila ng torrent dito bago lumabas ang Lord ng Team Mpl Philippines at itutuloy nila ang pag-invade. Uy! Flicker!
Flicker yung nagamit ha. Pero this time ay tumama din! Oh my goodness! Nakakuha ng stun mula sa Dark Wave itong si Flap.
Napakaganda punish mula sa Team Falcons. Wala na yung Dragon. Yun naman pala ang solusyon. Kasi pwersado silang gamitin yung Black Dragon form para sa Lord. And na yun, because of that, wala yung advantage sa team fight. Now, Team Falcons again gets to capitalize. Grabe yung hilang ni Kyle!
Sila pa yung nakakuha ng inhibitor turret dito sa mid lane. What a turn mula dito sa Team Falcons. Nabigay man yung malaking objective sa Team Liquid Philippines. Binura naman nila yung advantage na nakaakibat dito.
Ben, ang lupit ni Kyle, ginagawang Tide Siege, nilalapit. Ayan o, ina-Tide Siege pre, nilalapit doon sa...
Tide Siege 5v5.
Oh,
Tide Siege pare!
Bakit nga ba walang Predrin sa Tide Siege?
Oo nga.
Hinila doon sa kabilang lane para naman mas madali maklear magkakasama.
Oo. Kala niya, well, may carry naman. Pero parang, usually mga ganyan strat, panghanabi yan eh.
Oo.
Yung ihilay mo para sama-sama yung mga wave, pero grabe yung comeback dito ng Team Falcons ha. Ngayon, nasa teritoryo yung Team Liquid Philippines na nakakatakot si Super Marco ngayon. Anybody can be taken down by Team Falcons. Ang ganda ng solusyon nila kanina, men. Paulit-ulit sinasabi natin, problema tong Dragon na to. Ginamit yung Dragon sa Lord. For Team Falcons, it's go time!
At yun ang isa sa mga naging rason kung bakit for a short time ay nawala sa meta ang Yuzong. Dahil nasimulan ng basahin ng team or mga teams dito sa Mpl Philippines kung paano bilangan o i-force out yung Black Dragon form. At nakikita natin yan ngayon 15 minutes in kung saan burado na talaga ang hawak na gold lead ng Team Liquid Philippines. And for Team Falcons as of now, hindi lamang si Super Marco ang mahirap hanapin. Kung hindi si Haji, currently 107 sa kanyang Lilia.
Actually, feeling ko nga never mamamatay itong Lilian na to unless ma-wipe out talaga sila and siya yung huling kill na makukuha ng TLPH. Pero ang problema din kasi kanina for TLPH is na sobrang mahal nila yung isa't isa. Nahuli si JP, sinubukan pa ni Sanji yung zone sa ibang members dito ng Team Falcons kaya naman nakahabol pa yung Team Falcons with the Infernal Pursuit mula kay Flap and of course the Dark Wave. Nahuli pa nga si Kaltizi doon sa flaker ni Ogwen. So for TLPH, sobrang kailangan maging decisive din sila sa kanilang pag-disengage kasi kayang-kaya silang habulin ng Fredrin at pati na rin ng Atlas.
And this will be the third Lord of the game 20 seconds from now. Ito na ata yung pinakapatas na Lord fight na makukuha ng Team Falcons dito kontra Team Liquid Philippines. Considering na yung last two Lord fights natin ay may hawak na gold day ng side ng Team Liquid. For Team Falcons as of now, lamang na lamang talaga sila dahil pati yung mid-lane inhibitor turret ay tumutulak para sa kanila.
Sobrang for TLPH. Crucial na nung mga positioning na detect nila sa team fight. Hindi na nga tinapos si Sanford yung kanyang counter-strike. Usually makikita mo to sa kanyang mga Yuzong games kapag alam niya kailangan niyang mag-survive, hindi makapatay. And ang problema ngayon for TLPH is they cannot even engage kasi may threat lagi ng Fatal Links.
Medyo malayo-layo din yung Freya, pero Carl TC nandun lang sa Gedli.
Okay, 10k na yung buhay ng Lord na ito. Black Dragon Form nagamit, pero si Kyle magwawagi. Paikot-ikot pa rin yung Dragon, pero si Black ay maiipit din. Nagtatalo na. Pero nagamit yung Fatal Links. Purify naman nagamit din. Dito ni Terry, Super Marco yung nakaka-free hit din. At makakadalawa na si Makmak. Free hit din naman itong si Terry, pero si Haji ay makakakuha din ng hit. Naubos na isa-isa ang Team Mpl Philippines. Si Sanji na lang ang natitira.
Rekta mid lane na ang call ng Team Falcons. San Juan Arena! Para pwede na ata ilista ito. May 2 for 2 ata tayo.
Nagiging maingay na nga ang San Juan Arena at ang Falcons matatabla ang sering ito.
Pilipinas! We get a clash of the Titans! The Grand Finals comes down to a best of 3!
Well, ang sarap maging MLBB fan ngayon. Parang lahat ng bumili ng ticket in advance, lahat ng mga kakabili lang ng ticket ng isang araw. Sinong mag-aakala na makakakita tayo ng ganito katikit na aksyon sa San Juan Arena para sa Immortal Cup? Itong dalawang teams na to, yung ipapadala natin sa Paris.
Pare, sinabi ko na nga sa'yo eh, kabahan na yung ibang region. Actually, kasama ako dun eh.
Oo nga pala.
Pati ako kinakabahan sa Paris eh. Parang pag tama sila Pili, yung pinapanood mo, horror movie eh.
pag hindi ka Pilipino, manonood ka nito kahit sino eh.
Oo.
Iisipin mo, okay, sino dito sa dalawa yung ayaw kong makasalubong sa bracket namin?
Oo, imagine mo, ngayon proud ako. In the next 2 weeks, hindi.
Hindi na. Oy, at least may isang week ka pa para magpahinga.
Ayan.
Sige.
Tama naman. Ihinga mo lang
Oh
muna.
my God.
I-absorb mo muna.
Grabe yung mga Titans, men.
Oh, wow. And of course, our MVP for game number 4, Super Marco. Hindi ko alam kung carry ba yun o King Kong, pero ikaw na yan eh.
Oo.
Ang game 4 MVP, wala nang iba kundi ang carry ng Pinas, Super Marco.
Grabe yung feel din ng Team Falcons. Alam nila na same nung naging storya ng Smart Omega versus Team Falcons, carry lang po protektahan nila. Kasi alam nila pagdating nila ng late game, wala talagang shred. Ang nag-iisang problema lang nila in this game was the Yuzong of Sanford. Pero sobrang creative nung solution na nahanap nila na ibigay natin yung Lord. Kasi for Team Liquid Philippines, very methodical yung approach nila kapag gamit nila yung Yuzong. Kahit walang kumo-contest, ginagamit ni Sanford yung Black Dragon form. And the moment that they've exhausted the Yuzong ult, clear na yung team fight condition for Team Falcons. And doon nila nahanapan ng butas yung laro ng Cavalry.
Yeah, and makikita natin dito na talagang decided ang Team Falcons kapag magko-commit sila dun sa mga team fights, lalo na kapag nasa paligid nila ito si Super Marco. Makikita natin dito sa mga team fight na to, ito yung medyo naglalim na ang Team Liquid Philippines.
Yes.
Kinumit nila yung Black Dragon form. Siguro nakalimutan nila na merong Haji na nag-exist. Ang bilis na tunaw ng mga wave dahil doon, naipit si JP dun sa loob, naipit si Sanford dun sa loob. At doon nagsimula yung pagbalik ng Falcons eh.
Tsaka dito mo makikita, men, yung lagi lang sinasabi na kahit gaano ka kagaling, kapag kaya ka i-match ng kalaban mo, nagmumukha kang normal, nagmumukha kang tao. Kasi again, for Team Falcon, simple lang yan eh. Walang purify yung Sushin. Hindi hinintay ng Team Liquid Philippines and inabot siya nung Dark Wave mula kay Flap. Kaya naman na-punish sila yung Sushin. And then after that, nangyari yung Lord Take ng Team Falcons. This time around, sila yung nag-burst. And sinusunod na nila yung sinasabi natin kanina na hindi pwedeng calculated ka lang sa Liquid. You have to force some risks. Kasi for TLPH, sila naman yung nag-aalinlangan na pumasok kasi hindi nila makita yung HP ng Lord. The moment na sumilip na si Carl TC, ginamit yung Black Dragon form, but it's too late. Nagamit na yung Appraiser's Wrath, na-burst na ni Super Marco yung Lord, and nung bumaba yung Dragon with the Furious Time, pinurify lang ni Super Marco, and then suddenly, wala nang problema for Falcons.
At nakita natin, delayed pa nga yung Purify na yun eh. Inantay niya talaga yung absolute final second bago umangat. At that point, wala na talaga makakahawak sa kanya. At some point nga, habang nakikipagpanatan siya sa Freya na hawak dito ni Teddy, ay bumili pa siya ng Immortality para lang sure na kung sakaling maka-regen tong Freya na to ay hindi rin ako mamamatay.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'd like to point this out as well. Kung sakaling na Falcons nga ang ang manalo dito sa Grand Finals na to, Super Marco ascends na to. Super Marco ascends to godhood in the gold lane.
Sa totoo lang, ang hirap pakialam sa dalawang laban na to eh. Labanan ng mga halimaw to, bawal pakialam ng mga tao eh.
Bawal tayo team limpit dito eh.
Bawal pakialam ng mga tao, laban ng mga halimaw to, pre.
Oh, grabe. Kahit si Teddy Man, ang nakikita natin yung kanyang tapang din na para bang hindi siya rookie. Imagine mo, first time niya na Grand Finals, nag-clear siya sa harap ng Atlas tsaka ng Kari, wala rin siya pakialam. Kasi alam niya, may responde naman and kaya niyang i-outplay din with the Purify and also pwede niyang palagan din si Super Marco. But it came down to the macro. Yung Lord Dance na pinag-uusapan natin kanina, from the real cooling tactics sa Infinix Keys to Victory, naging crucial talaga, men. Yung Lord treatment, yung team fight treatment, everything was checked on the side of Team Falcons. And Tlph, ito yung mga moment na nag-overheat sila na hindi nila chinecheck yung kondisyon. Ito yung risk ng kanilang gameplay na sa sobrang aggressive nitong mga players ito. Sometimes, they don't clear objectives and yun yung na-punish ng Team Falcons na may mga nawawalang battle spell, yun yung kailangan